What's going on, everyone? We are back with, I think it's episode 8 of our God of War Time Capsule PS2 series, original PS2 series. It's been a while, so just as a reminder, this series is where we go back and experience some older titles on their original hardware, hence why the video quality looks like garbage. That's because it's being streamed directly from a real-life PlayStation 2 console. So, like I said, this is episode 8. It's been a little while. 3 months, in fact. I finished my second term of my third year of university, so we're in between exams right now, and I thought I had some time, and it's a beautiful, calm summer night, or I guess spring night, but whatever the case is, and we're here playing some God of War. I have no idea what comes after this. We had just beaten the Minotaur, giant centaur thing in the last episode, so and we're having issues with the disc. Alright, we'll see how many times that ends up happening. Like I said, PS2 hasn't been turned on in quite a couple months, so let's hope the laser does what it has to. So, I think, is this the final architect's head? I have no idea. We got all the feathers, we got all of our Gorgonized, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Are any of these magic? Was this one magic? Yeah. I'll take this right now, because I doubt I'll be coming back to this room. Let's see. Ooh, it's blurry. My second son, my last, has followed his brother to the Elysian fields. In my heart, I know I must continue the work of the gods. But they take so much... But they take so much, like the ability to play the game. This is brutal. I have the God of War case and the DualSense 5 DualSense on the PS2. If that happens again, then I will just take them off and hope for the best. They take so much, and at last my soul begins to doubt. That was the case for many of the servants of the gods, but we have a head in here that will help us out on our journey. It's over here. Hopefully the button pressing is as mitigated as possible. Acquired the Architect's son's head. Must have had twins. All the heads look the same. Is there a way out, or do we just backtrack? I guess we just backtrack. Okay. Ooh, I'm really hoping that no reedy disc thing does not happen while it saves. The times might be a little wrong on the saves, just because I'm pretty sure daylight savings time or the spring forward has taken place since. So, and I just forgot to change it, and just getting the PS2 to boot was a challenge, so I didn't really want to exit back out into the main menu. Let's see, do we have to go back down, or am I just wasting my time going back down? Nope. This was the way. Ah, this is where we get the Hades power-up. Nice.
Lord Hades.
Your progress is impressive, Kratos, but your skills will not carry you to your ultimate goal. I offer you the souls of Hades itself, the souls of the dead, who stand ready to fight by your side. Take this weapon, Kratos. Take this power, and use it to defeat your enemies.
The Army of Hades. pretty sure this is the last power-up we get. And, yeah, that's right, you don't get infinite magic during these sections. So, this will be the final thing I upgrade. God, I lost a lot of health for not a lot. Forces you to use the power-ups. Birds. I'm at a loss for my terminology since it's been so long since I played. Like, the last time I played was the last time I recorded a video, so it's been a little while. School was a little hectic near the end. Had to do some essays, some presentations, because everyone loves doing presentations. Couple of in-class exams, but nothing too strenuous.
Go forth in the name of Olympus.
Yeah, we'll do. But that's the price you pay on top of the thousands of dollars in university for education, because that's a thing that exists and a thing that you need. So, no magic chest. Switch back to my Poseidon's Rage. But yeah, so in the middle of getting those grades back, and I mean, I'm not worried about the grades. It's just a matter of, I want them back before I lose access to all the classes that I was in this year, and then never get to see things, because that has happened a number of times during my time at university, where they just take your access away from classes and then you can't view anything. But I heard from a couple of my professors at least that get all your grades in before the exam. So take that with a grain of salt, but I believe them. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we got the final Architect's Head, and we have the final opening to this huge thing here. Huge statue. Let's see. Okay. So, so we gotta align. We're gonna align it with, oh boy. We're gonna align it with, okay, I gotta go all the way around. Or maybe not. Now I'm trapped. You know what, we'll put it there. Let's see. Okay, so I need to get the outer ring aligned with the hallway that has that beam thing. So, I think I'll start from the outside in. I'll align this, and I'll align the other 3 parts, and then we should be good. Not that hallway. Okay, just gotta align this final piece. There we go, and we should be, this cool little view of as it renders in the tunnel. We should be good to ascend to the top of the temple as soon as we dispatch these guys. And relearn how to fight, because oh boy. Also, now that I'm remembering, I did at some point, this was maybe like a month ago or something, I did purchase the component cables for the PSP. I bought one pair off of, or one set I guess, off eBay, because I wanted to try and get the OEM cables, and I did. I bought them, I don't know, $16 or whatever it was. And they shipped, they came in, I plugged them in, and they kind of worked. I think one of the cables, I think I looked it up actually, I think the green cable is responsible for certain colors. I think it was missing the, the color red or something. I don't know. It was missing one of the colors, which obviously caused the rest of the picture to look odd and off, and I thought, oh, maybe it's my TV's component inputs that have just gone, but I plugged in my PS2 and that was fine, so that wasn't the issue. So I had to come to terms with the cables being broken after I waited a few weeks for them to come in. There we go. So then I just bought a whatever pair off of Amazon, went with those, and they worked perfect. So, whenever we beat the first God of War game, we will move on to the 2 PSP entries. I think in one of my other videos, I mixed up the order of the games because the Chains of Olympus is a prequel type of thing, prequel to the first God of War, and Ghost of Sparta is after the first game. So obviously I'm going to start with the first game because it was the first one released, and then we'll go for the prequel, then we'll go for Ghost of Sparta, then we'll go with 2, then 3, then Ascension, and then eventually make our way to the PS4 releases of the games. That'll take some time considering how long it's taken to do this series. I started back in August of last year, actually, and crazy how time flies. But I know the end of summer was just really busy, and got a few episodes out though, and then school kind of started up, and then it got pretty hectic in the second term, and plus I was also doing my volunteer teaching at my old high school. I think I mentioned that in the last episode, but I hadn't started it yet, so that's all good, that's all going well. I'll get to prepare a lesson in the coming weeks, so yeah, and that...
Your progress is impressive, Kratos, but be warned. Once you ascend to the upper levels of the temple, you will not be able to return without Pandora's box.
I don't think I was going to return anyway without it, but in any case, that's what took up a bulk of my time.
As Kratos
We're talking again.
rose through the massive temple constructed to guard Pandora's box, he realized it was a monument not only to the gods of Olympus, but to the madness of the mortal who had designed it. He'd conquered the lower floors of Pandora's temple, but what lay in wait above would test even the greatest mortal.
Can't move. Pretty sure there's a pretty decent cutscene coming up here though. So... I love the scenery in this game too. I know it's old, but it's really amazing what they were able to accomplish back then. Alright, I don't really think I need to scour every area for chests now, but... these guys. This guy's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but let's see what we got. Okay. So they can have a lot of attacks that have some space in between them, and it makes you let go of your block like that. Alright, just play it safe. Be fine. We'll be fine. As long as I keep telling myself that, we'll be fine. Got him. Man, there's 2. Lovely. Their attacks don't do terrible amounts of damage, especially the spinny attacks, but you don't want to get chained up in the middle of those. That move is going to come in handy a lot. Knocks them on their ass. That guy's got to be hurting. Okay. Oh! It's okay, there's a health chest there, so... do not want to get locked in any kind of animation here. Alright, nice little warm-up. Back into the swing of things, he says, and then doesn't post for another 17 years. Okay, this is the cutscene.
Kratos had been in service to the gods long enough to know the Harpy had been sent as a warning, a reminder from his former master of the decision that had cost Kratos everything. Had it been that long since he'd almost met his end at the hands of the barbarians? That long since he'd traded everything to save himself?
Ares!
The sky split apart, and the god of war stepped through. Descending from Olympus, he saw the makings of a god in a mere mortal. Ares would save Kratos. He would turn him into the perfect warrior, his servant on Earth. Only a simple pledge of loyalty was required.
My life is yours, Ares. From this day, I shall carry forth your will.
And his fate was sealed. As promised, Ares rescued his new disciple, bringing forth the power of a god, destroying those who would slaughter Kratos and his men. As for Kratos, no mere sword and shield would befit the newest servant of the god of war. The blades of chaos, forged in the foulest depths of Hades. Once attached, the chains remained so, chained and seared to the flesh, a part of the bearer's body, a permanent reminder of Kratos' pledge. In return, ultimate power. The rage of Ares exploded from within. But soon, he would learn the true cost of such power. A cost too high even for Kratos to pay.
Wretched beast! I know who it is you serve.
Return to your master. Tell the god of war I am his no longer. Tell him he is not safe while I walk the earth. I will find Pandora's box.
And I will use it to see him tremble and fall before me.
What it would have been like in 2005, seeing that for the first time. Because I mean, I'm drawing a blank here. What kind of games were available in 2005? But I'm sure this was up there in terms of looks and everything like that. But still, like I said, pretty insane what they're able to do. Pretty insane what, when you think about it, what you're able to fit on a DVD. I'll upgrade this. Because I can't remember if the dual layer DVDs were the ones that had 8 gigs. Because I thought all DVDs had 8 gigs, but I think just some of them did. I think the kind of more general DVD had 10,000. The more general DVD had, I think, around like 5 gigs of storage, which, I mean, you think about the kind of games like we all enjoyed when we were kids and everything. 5 gigs, that's all it was. It's insane. Okay, oh crap. The cliffs of madness lie before you. In my grieving, I fear I may have designed a maze with no true way out. If I am right, may the cruel, uncaring god show you the way. Once loyal subject of the gods. Alright, so by this point, Pathos has kind of understood he has just been a pawn in the god's game. And now I'm realizing that this part sucks ass to get across, so we'll see how much editing I have to do here. Of me just getting my ass handed to me by the blades. Let's dispose of these guys quickly. And try not to... okay. Yeah, I am out of it. But, yeah, these parts you gotta jump across and try not to get hit by the spinny blades. And we'll see how it goes. I see a giant wall over there. I'm not sure if that's part of what we have to do. Okay, last guy. This armored guy's have a lot more health. Oh wait, never mind, we're not there yet. Thinking too far ahead. I saw some archers though. Yep. You gonna shoot? That guy's not gonna shoot just yet. Thank God they didn't give the archers any armor. This is gonna suck ass though, they have the explodey arrows. No. I don't take that. Okay, moving on. And the harpies, that's what they're called. Okay. I don't think there's anything up there. If there is, I have no idea how to get it. There are some secret items that you can find. Chests, oh my god. These stupid ropes. I think I talked enough about how much I despise these rope parts in previous episodes. I'll just leave it at they were greatly improved in more recent games. That one wasn't bad though. There's not guys attacking you and dealing... How do I get out of here? Okay. Dealing mad damage. These archers hurt though. So just as I'm thinking now, for the PSP releases, I still gotta figure out a way to do those, because as I figured out, there's no chest back here, as I figured out, the screen on the PSP does not stay on when you're using the component out, which kinda sucks because there is some input lag when looking at the TV screen. So, and especially in a game like this, especially on the harder difficulties, that can be kind of annoying. And kind of a death sentence depending on, okay, I remember this part kind of confused me before, so I will save, finish my thought and get into it. Oops. But, yeah, that input lag might be a death sentence, so I'll deal with it. Like I said, I don't want to emulate the games. I don't want to play the PSP ones on the PS3 if I don't have to, because that's not the point of the Time Capsule series. The point is to create an as close as possible authentic experience for when the games were kind of original. This might be a problem. But with that comes growing pains that we just don't have anymore, like discs not reading or controllers not remaining connected because the little connector piece isn't all the way in, or it is all the way in and doesn't read properly for some reason. That kind of thing. That just doesn't exist anymore when playing modern games. It's not to say that, you know, there aren't problems in the modern gaming experience. If everybody remembers to the PS5 release, there was the stick drift, which became very apparent very quickly. That kind of thing, and that can be annoying, especially since, I mean, I know gaming has never really been cheap, so to speak, but inflation is a little more than just inflation when you look at the price of some of these things nowadays. Like, okay, like the PS2 was $200 when it came out, which is, I mean, a little more than once you factor in the 24-year insurance. or insurance, inflation, but, you know, $90, at least in Canada, if not more, $100 for a controller is a little ridiculous. I mean, it's a good controller, don't get me wrong, it's got a lot of technology in it, but that's a lot of money for a controller, especially if they build it with parts that are known to have some hardware issues, like stick drift, because it's the certain type of mechanism they build it with. Same thing that is in the Switch, and when they don't address that problem and release a controller that kind of has a fix or a different hardware, I suppose. Because I'm pretty sure, like, they released a couple renditions, renditions of the PS5 controller. Like, if you buy one now, it's not the same as a launch one. But I don't think they fully replaced some of the problems, fully replaced the joystick issues. Shit. Okay, let's play this smart, because I'm actually close to dying. This is the last guy, so... Do not like this. There we go. Is there a health chest in this room at all, or do I have to go back? I will go back. Okay, I have returned with health. On other news, I was also watching one of my other videos back and absolutely shitting on the PS Portal thing that got released a little while ago. And personally, I still don't agree with the idea of releasing, at least in Canada, a $300 remote play machine. It's a little much, but a lot of people seem to like it. And I don't know if it's because they like it for the sake of streaming, or they like it because it's the closest thing we have to an official Sony PS5 handheld device. I'd like to imagine it's something along those lines, because we've had remote play forever now. The Vita has had remote play for pretty much its entire life, and it had physical controls built in, and there was pretty much minimal input lag. It's just streaming games at 540p at maybe 60 frames sometimes wasn't gonna cut it for very long, especially in modern times. But we have the phones and the iPads and tablets and whatever with the remote play app, and they've updated that to support controllers. And there was a health chest up here, and there's nothing else up here. Okay, but they've updated that to have controller support and all the fancy gadgetry that is associated with that, like rumble and haptic feedback and everything. So that's why I don't understand the point of the Portal, because it's essentially that, just with the controller built in and some funky Sony Connect Bluetooth thing that's not real Bluetooth. Their Sony Link thing, I think that's what they called it. Does this go down? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that Sony Link thing, though, only works with the buds, or whatever they called them, the earbud things that they released, and the new Pulse headphones. So they released one with the PS5, and then now they have an upgraded version, an updated version, I guess. Which, sure, it's supposed to sound better. I think it's more so what the original Pulse headphones were supposed to be, but weren't. I mean, I like them. I have the original Pulse headset. They're fine. Kind of on the expensive side, 130 Canadian dollars. But, you know, they get the job done. They're not going to blow you away. sound quality wise, which is kind of disappointing considering they're supposed to be 3D headphones. And they kind of are. I just don't think enough PlayStation games take advantage of the 3D audio. Especially VR games. I mean, with the PS4 VR, they built 3D audio into the processing box that it came with. So no matter what headphones you had, you were pretty much getting 3D audio anyway. I mean, it's not... Where am I now? Hold on. I have to regroup. Is this just if I took the ladder all the way up? Yeah. Yeah, okay, whatever. It pretty much just gave you 3D audio, and even with the little earbud things that it came with, while they were atrocious, they still worked with the 3D audio, which is one of the key points in VR, I think. And the PS5, which was kind of more designed with the Pulse headphones in mind, doesn't really do 3D audio very well with, at least in VR, which is kind of a big thing, and I don't think there's enough flat games that take advantage of VR, or take advantage of 3D audio enough to warrant, like, you know, purchase a Sony branded 3D audio headphone for $130. I don't know, I might just be rambling and ranting, but I own it and I was expecting something and it fell beneath my expectations a little bit. They're okay. They sound okay if you plug it into like a proper DAC and everything. Like if I plug it into my MacBook and listen to some music, I'll get, you know, I'll hear some parts of the music that you might not hear with AirPods or something like that. It's not huge, it's not like you should go purchase those over a pair of AirPods, but it's something. Okay, where are we? There's a chest. Oh, frick. Where's my lightning power? The one and only time I will use the lightning power. The camera is not giving me a good time. Stand back here and do it. Is that gonna hurt me? No. Guy's got some shielding. Did I get him? Nice. Okay. Let's take this, get magic back, and then we should be able to do this. No problem now. Okay. So I think we're kinda nearing the end of the game. We just gotta get the two, what are they called? Necklaces, I guess. And this is one of them, that red kind of frame that we walked through is for the red one. And if I remember correctly, the green one is pretty easy to get. You just kind of have to clear a door, or not a door, the floor has a bunch of spikes on it and you have to bring a block to it, to a platform, and then jump on it before the spikes come back up and don't die in the process. I hate these guys so much. They're not difficult, they just take forever to kill. Never mind, I'm not sure. Don't listen to me. I thought we could get to the red area from here. Apparently not. These guys are button mashers. Okay, I'm gonna do a button spam here real quick. Alright. Keep me alive a little bit longer. An okay amount of health. Actually, this platform's not very big. Alright, if I get a couple of episodes in at once, then I think I shouldn't have a hard time adapting to the game again. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not going to be doing that again. That hurts my finger. Okay. This ladder goes... Okay, I'm pretty sure, yeah, see that little fountain area down there? Pretty sure you can... Oh, not here. Yes, here. Okay, I'm gonna go there first, because that's just a bunch of XP. Okay. That's just a bunch of XP for my taking. I'd rather do that right now while I remember to, than not. Because who doesn't love XP, even though I don't really need it anymore? I mean, you get enough XP at the end of the game to upgrade the Hades. And that's quite frankly all that I need, although I don't really use the Hades power-up anyway. But we are here at the fountains. There are some walls. It's little secrets like this, or little areas like this, I suppose, that make the game feel a lot bigger than it probably actually is. Like, just the sense of scope that you get, because, you know, you're on that cliff over there, and you look across, and you're like, oh, you know, I wonder what's over there, and then, you know, you actually get to come over here, and you're like, oh, you know, I traveled that way, and everything. It makes the world feel kind of alive, in a way. I know Borderlands does that a lot, especially Borderlands 2, where pretty much can see every area of Pandora that you're gonna go to from different levels. I think in one of the places you can actually, the bunker maybe, I don't know, you can see the area where you fight a secret raid boss, the Terramorphous guy. And if you look long enough, you can actually see him, you know, like moving around. That's pretty cool for a game that came out in 2012, you know. I think a lot of times modern games even have a hard time kind of capturing that. Oh, there's no save point over here. Capturing that sense of scope. I don't know, might be me, might just be me. But I like games that kind of do that. So let's climb down the ladder. And, okay, I thought I just fell. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Fight has been cheesed, because I hate the... Ah, there's more of them. Alright. Okay. Killed them. Enough. No more. Okay. Is there a health chest down there? I don't think so. I'm gonna run back and get the other one. Okay, moving on. Ever so swiftly. So, that's probably where we come out of after. Is this the room with the spiky floor? It might be. No. Or death. So why couldn't you just, like, accept the fact that what you did was wrong and, like, maybe this is the consequence for it? Like, everybody loses at some point. Accept it. Okay. Is this gonna be worth it? A little bit. Look some area. I'm not gonna do a button spam on that guy. I'm just gonna end him and get it over with. Nice. Alright. Alright. I don't think... Oh. There's another one. I think it's raining outside. I hear something in the my right ear. The front window was right beside my head. Oh, it's this area. Oh, the puzzle room. Okay, so it's the... I better not be dying right now. I feel a lot of vibrations. Okay. The puzzle room. So, there's one thing to do before you get the puzzle in place. And it's get the chests that are up on my left. I might have to do a button spam on this guy just to max my health out. Because I don't want to waste that chest back there on him. Okay. Let's try it at another one. Got it. Got it. Alright, well, whatever. Close enough, okay. So, what pieces do we have that we can get up there? I think we can use the T. And then, do I need anything else, or can I jump this? Oh, never mind. Just the T. Yeah, there's a couple secret chests up here. Mainly just XP chests and a pretty much useless health chest at this point, but regardless, it's still cool to get. Because it's hidden. Okay, how much do I have? Oh. May as well give that an upgrade as well. Let's see if I remember the pattern that those blocks are supposed to go into, because there's a certain way they go, and it's not immediately apparent, but like I said in probably the first episode, these games didn't coach you. They didn't really teach you how to solve things. You just kind of have to figure them out for yourself, and luckily, you know, games didn't die immediately, so you had time to figure them out on your own. Most powerful souls. Alright, that's maxed out. Good. Moving on. Let's see. I gotta rotate a couple of these, so... If I remember correctly, there's one of the things you don't actually need to use. One of the blocks. But, I don't know. Let's see. I'm so thankful they didn't do any more of these kinds of puzzles in the other God of War games, because this just takes forever. Not only do you need to figure out where they go, you need to rotate some of them. These just take forever to push, but this is the final picture if you're curious. This single one does not have anything to do with the puzzle. L looking one over there, shorter one here, T here, squiggle here, and then tall one here. I thought I bugged the game out for a sec because it wouldn't let me put in the squiggle one when all the other ones were in. So I took the T out, put that one in, and then it wouldn't let me put the T back in. So it's a little bit of fiddling. It's an old game, but we got the green necklace. Yes, I didn't do all that to not take it. Look, the way out. So now comes the task of figuring out where the red necklace was. Because I think this was the one I was always able to find, and then the red one, for whatever reason, I just failed at backtracking so royally that I could not find it. But pretty sure this ladder over here takes us back to the door. What was this save point, probably? I'm pretty sure that, yeah, the lever takes us, or the ladder takes us back to the door. So, yeah, that time is probably off by an hour, because it is 2 in the morning, because that's the only time I have to record things. So, we'll go a little longer. Oh, lovely, these parts. Yep. Enemies. Are there any secrets on this wall? Don't remember. It's a very enclosed space. Quick attacks are literally the only way to go, because the other attacks take way too long. And they don't honestly do that much more damage. Okay. Hello. Or the circle button, the grab, if there's only like one guy. And the grab isn't too bad. Anything over here? No, what's the point of this? There's probably a point to this and I'm just like not intelligent enough to figure it out. But just little platforms that exist. I see a guy on the far right there. No, two guys. Hitboxes were not a thing. No, they really were a thing. Shit. Okay. I think there was a couple secrets around here if I remember. You can get on top of these. No, maybe not these. So I can either go right or I can go down. See, the way I always try to figure these things out is which way is the camera kind of directing you. So if it's directing you in a certain direction, then they most likely want you to go that way. Although in this case, there's nothing the other way, so I'm not really sure why this whole area exists down here. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, it pays off going the way that, you know, you're not directed towards. There, guys, yep. There's a chest there, I can see it on the right. So this might be a little secret. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Literally, what is the point? There's a platform up here too. Oh shoot. The chances that it is nothing is quite high. So let's see, there's a lot of guys spawning up here though. It's kind of cool, the blood comes out of his leg. Okay. Is this anything? Chest, okay, well, not beneficial in my particular circumstance, but not nothing. Maybe it is, if I can learn how to use the block button on time. Okay. Is there anything on top? Okay, yeah, these are the tops. So there's an area down there where I can go right, and then there's up here. Which I'm pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure this is just for chests. Still worth something though. Get the XP back up. Oh shoot. Gotta take these guys. Oh! Close the front window there. I wasn't sure if the dripping of the water was getting in the recording at all. Better safe than sorry. Better to leave the window open for another half hour only to realize that it is a major annoyance in the recording and then not being able to do anything with it. At least in my circumstance. Ugh. iMovie is not exactly the powerhouse of an editing tool, but it's free, and because I am not making money off my videos, which that's not my goal anyway, I'm not gonna spend $400 to get Final Cut Pro. If anything, I'd probably just go online to whatever Macintosh repository and then just try and find some old version of Final Cut that's just freeware at this point, or abandonware, whatever they call it. Okay, where is this? That's... oh my god, that's so far back. Where was the chest, though? I remember seeing the chest on the platform. Did I miss that? Just not remembering correctly. Oh, wait. That's right. There was this area to go to. Take care of these guys before I jump over there. Leap into their arms. Okay. And there's nothing up here. No. Okay. making our way steadily. There's going to be a lot of cutting out in this episode, I think. There's a lot of parts that just take time, and I'm just sitting here in silence, so may as well just cut those out. Oh wait, is this the way back? Oh. Might just be a shortcut. There's the chest. And then here's the way out. Yeah. Alright, so let's put the necklace in here. Up the ladder. This should activate one of the two elevator type block things. It's a statue. Oh yeah, that's right. We got the green one. Hera, yes. Thank you, Hera. I'm pretty sure there's also a skip that you can do here that you don't need to get either one of or both of the necklaces, but like I said, I'm not a masochist, so I'm not gonna go and break a game that I love. So, yeah, so I think we gotta backtrack through here. Okay, alright, made it here. So, the block is over here. Yes. Yes. Was this not the one we already went down? Or did it go back up? Okay, hold on. Did I not go through there? This part always confused me as a kid, and it's still confusing now. Because everything looks the same, and there's a bunch of these door things that look the same. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay. This part, necklace, is on the other side, and there's a block that you need to get, so I think the best course of action is just keep kicking and kicking and kicking till you get it to about here, and then you should be able to reach that ledge. You don't need to get it all the way over here, you can just kind of get it right around the corner, because the box does explode if you run out of time. So let's see how this goes. Gotta pull it out, and then go around, and kick, and kick again, and kick again. Can't hear the audio cue, so I don't know how much time I have, but I think I'm running out. Yeah, that's not... Oh! I had the time. Oh my god. Oh man. That was pretty abysmal. Okay, I had way more time than I thought I did, so let's try that again. Okay, and maybe actually land on the box when we get it over there. Okay. Pull it out. Kick one. Drag it a little bit. Kick two. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay. That should be enough. Or not. Oh, okay. Maybe you do need to kick it a little further. I could have sworn last time I did this I didn't need to kick it that far. Okay, got it. Jeez. It took way longer than I'm willing to admit, but like, god damn. You need to be so accurate. You need the box to be right along the wall. And then you can make it, but whatever. Let's move out of this room and get the necklace. Yes, please. Alright. Aphrodite. Why the hell do you hate fun? Look again. See all these soldier guys in here? Like, there's no way in hell they moved all those blocks in the other puzzle to even attempt at getting this far. I know, it's ridiculous. The real heroes. Okay, I'm gonna save so I don't have to do that again. But, alright, I think we're nearing the end, probably, of this episode. Put in the next necklace. And then see where the next save point is. I think that's a good course of action. Okay, made it back. Let's see. Let's see, red necklace. Yes, please. Alright, that should be both, and then they start jutting in and out because nothing's ever easy. Let's get the timing. Hopefully you can latch onto these. We got that. Take this chest. Wait for that to come back in. Got it. Nice, beautiful. Still didn't get to that ledge area with the moving platforms, but I feel like that's what comes after this.
The path before Kratos was clear, but still, the memories came rushing back, as familiar and permanent as the blades chained to his wrists. Memories of what he'd done in the name of Ares. Memories of how he'd become a servant to the god of war. A beast, his humanity robbed and replaced only with the will to murder. No one was safe. Entire armies fell before Kratos and the soldiers who followed him on his unending path of conquest, all in the name of his master. Those who offered resistance of any kind were dealt with quickly.
They've built this temple to offer prayers to Athena! This entire village stands as an affront to Lord Ares! Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Emboldened by the god of war, Kratos' army was ruthless, feared throughout the world for their brutality. All that mattered was conquest in the name of Kratos, their great leader, who had become near invincible. He feared nothing. But there was something about this temple, something forbidden. All his instincts told him he should never cross its threshold. Never step inside.
Beware, Kratos. The dangers in the temple are greater than you know.
But the village oracle's warning fell on deaf ears. His ambition would not be denied. All who opposed him would die. In that instant, the glory he had reveled in turned to horror. The image of his two final victims would stay with him for all his days. With that act, Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master. He had but one calling now, the death of Ares. He would murder the god of war.
Ares, you will die for what you did that night.
I wonder why he never killed the village oracle. Like, I don't know if that's a thing in Greek mythology or something. Like, you just didn't kill the oracles. They were something, I don't know. But, alright, okay, we're getting bombarded here, it would seem. Watch a cool cutscene and have your ass turned inside out. Fair trade-off. But we are on the edge of the wall. So I prefer not to get launched. I don't know if I can get launched off, but I'm not willing to find out. Okay. Do I want to button spam one of these guys is the question. Maybe. These guys don't seem as bad as the other ones. Maybe I've just gotten past the nerve damage I'm probably doing to my finger by constantly spamming the crap out of that button. Which guy is it? This one. Alright. It gets worse and worse every time. They just got all that health back and take it from me again. Get out of here. No more of you. Alright, continuing on. Should be a save point around here somewhere. That looks like a big open area. Never mind. Let's see. Oh, a rope. Okay, yeah, it's circle. Okay. This was the one game that had a different, oh! That's why that's there. Oh, come on. Unforgiving old video games. Part of me misses them, part of me doesn't. Okay. Let's get the double jump. Alright. Gotta hit it right at the last second. Okay. Elevator. Probably not coming back down here, so let's ascend, shall we? Let's take a move on this one. See, this would be a loading area in modern God of Wars. This might be that cliffy area I was thinking of earlier. Any chests on the side? No, I don't think so. Okay. Moving on. Coffin. Okay, maybe it's not. My memory is very faulty on these parts of the game. Oh, never mind, I was right. But that is a problem and a lot of annoyance for another episode. I'm gonna end it here because I've been playing for about an hour and a half. Episode's probably gonna be shorter than that because I sat in silence for a lot of it, trying to get through it. But I thank everyone for watching and tuning into this episode 8, I believe, of the God of War Time Capsule PS2 series. I enjoy doing these. It kind of sucks that I had to wait so long to do this one, but you know, I think there's a tiny audience for it at least, that some people might just enjoy coming back and experiencing these games as they may have been played, or as how they may have played them when they were children, or if you were an adult 20 years ago or something like that. But anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one.